under second. The king is back, and it's not playing nice. Close your eyes for a second and picture this. A motorcycle that doesn't just flirt with insanity, it full-on smashes through the guardrails. This isn't a bike that tries to balance power and control politely. Nah, this thing kicks the door down, ramps to the moon, and dares you to hang on. Picture. Imagine a machine that looks like it rolled straight out of a classified military lab, carrying the heart of a predator and the attitude of a street brawler who's never lost a fight. For years, decades, riders have been begging, yelling, and practically screaming into the void for one name to return. A name that represents pure muscle, excess, and mechanical dominance. P. That wait is officially over. The legend has clawed its way back from the shadows, and it's angrier than ever. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the undisputed heavyweight ruler of the naked bike universe, the strong 2026 Suzuki B-King 1300. If you thought the hyper-naked scene was already stacked, buckle up, because the king didn't come back to participate. It came back to take over. H2, the origin story, how madness became a legend. To really understand why the 2026 B-King matters, you've got to rewind the clock. Way back in 2001, Suzuki dropped a concept bike that straight up broke people's brains. It looked like something from a sci-fi fever dream. A naked motorcycle powered by a strong supercharged Hayabusa engine. Yeah, you read that right. When the production version finally hit the streets in 2008, Suzuki ditched the blower, but kept the monster 1340cc inline 4 and those now iconic rocket launcher underseat exhausts. The result? A bike that was too wild for casual riders and absolutely irresistible to power junkies. The original B-King became a cult icon, loud, unapologetic, and completely unhinged in the best way possible. Then, silence. For years, fans wondered if Suzuki had buried the name for good. But behind the scenes, the hype never died. Forums stayed alive, comments sections stayed heated, and finally, Suzuki listened. The 2026 B-King 1300 isn't some half-hearted reboot. It's a full-scale resurrection, redesigned, re-engineered, and turned up to 11. Design: industrial brutality on two wheels. One glance at the 2026 B-King, and you immediately know this thing means business. Suzuki ditched the softer, rounded look of the old model and went full brutalist mode. Sharp edges, hard lines, zero apologies. The front end is dominated by a razor-cut LED headlight that looks like a robotic predator staring straight through you. It's not friendly. It's not subtle. It's intimidating. Exactly how a muscle bike should look. The fuel tank is massive and muscular, flanked by oversized air intakes that aren't just for show. These bad boys now feature active aerodynamic winglets that automatically adjust with speed to keep the front wheel glued to the pavement when things get spicy. And yes, before you ask, the dual underseat exhausts are back. Slimmer, meaner, and wrapped in carbon fiber heat shields with a hexagonal exit that screams performance. Park this thing anywhere, and every other bike instantly looks like it forgot leg day. Engine: 1,340 cubic centimeters of controlled violence. Underneath all that attitude sits the crown jewel. Suzuki's latest gen, 1,340 cubic centimeter, liquid-cooled inline 4. Borrowed from the Gen 3 Hayabusa, but don't get it twisted. This motor has been reworked specifically for street dominance. While the Hayabusa is all about top-end stability, and high-speed aerodynamics. The B-King is tuned to deliver instant, savage acceleration. Crack the throttle, and reality bends. We're talking 187 horsepower and around 150 Newton-meters of torque, delivered with zero hesitation. Lightweight internals, revised intake funnels, and aggressive ECU tuning mean this bike doesn't build speed, it teleports. This isn't just fast. This is, holy crap, what just happened, fast. Electronics, taming the monster. Now, dumping this much power into a naked bike sounds like a recipe for chaos. But Suzuki came prepared. The 2026 B-King is loaded with their most advanced tech package ever. At the core is Suzuki's Intelligent Ride System 2.0, backed by a 6-axis IMU. That means lean-sensitive traction control, cornering ABS, wheelie control, and multiple ride modes that actually make sense. There's even a revamped Beast mode, which delivers max torque while keeping the front wheel hovering just inches above the ground. It's absolute madness, but controlled madness. A massive 7-inch, full-color TFT display handles navigation, smartphone integration, performance data, and even a built-in drag timer for closed-course heroics. Chassis and ride feel, big bike, surprisingly agile. Despite looking like a tank, the B-King handles shockingly well. Suzuki built it around a reinforced twin-spar aluminum frame and a beefed-up swing arm designed to survive all that torque. Suspension duties are handled by fully adjustable KYB upside-down forks up front, and a tuned rear monoshock that balances comfort with aggression. The riding position is upright and commanding. You sit in the bike, not on top of it. Wide bars give you leverage, while Brembo Stylema calipers biting massive 320mm discs make sure you can stop the insanity when needed. It's not just a straight-line bully. This thing can dance when you ask it to. The Bombshell Concept Z Edition. Here's where things get crazy. To celebrate the B-King's return, Suzuki is dropping a limited-run Concept Z Edition, and it's straight-up nuts. Inspired by the original 2001 concept. This version comes with a factory-installed centrifugal supercharger that pushes output to a jaw-dropping 215 horsepower, making it the most powerful production naked bike Suzuki has ever built. You also get forged magnesium wheels, a full titanium Akrapovic exhaust, and a ghost silver livery that glows under city lights like something out of a cyberpunk movie. This isn't just a bike, it's rolling history. Why the B-King matters in 2026. In a world where manufacturers are downsizing engines and chasing electric futures, the 2026 B-King feels like a middle finger to the status quo. It's loud, it's excessive, it's gloriously unnecessary. This bike isn't for blending in. It's for riders who want to feel the engine, hear every intake roar, and grin like an idiot every time they twist the throttle. It's raw, mechanical, and unapologetically old school, wrapped in modern tech. Final verdict: long live the King. The 2026 Suzuki B-King 1300 is everything fans dreamed of and then some. Faster, smarter, and more aggressive than ever. It proves that Suzuki still knows how to build motorcycles that stir the soul. Whether you owned the original or you're just discovering the legend now, one thing is clear: the King has reclaimed its throne. Here's the real question. Are you brave enough to ride it, or are you just going to keep watching from the sidelines?